Hi, my name is Emily Rogers. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3, ages 3 to 6, and I have a master's in catechetics and evangelization from Franciscan University of Steubenville. And I am passionate about bringing faith to life at home. If you're anything like me, then you have felt the pressure of raising children in an era where everyone is turning away from faith, and it feels really heavy to raise up disciples. I want my children not just to know about Jesus, but truly to know and to love them. And it's my job, me and my husband's job, to lay them down with a foundation to have a lifelong faith. And this can be really overwhelming. There's a lot of resources out there, but in my research, I've just found these toddler years, early elementary years, are really passed over. And I think the misconception is that little kids can't comprehend the mystery of faith. And I think that's just so far from the truth. I think we as parents have so much to learn from them. So I'm just really hoping that this channel can be a way for me to help you to feel confident in your faith, confident in sharing faith in a way that is age appropriate for your children. So I am going to be sharing a lot about Montessori and Catechesis of the Good Shepherd. So Catechesis of the Good Shepherd is a Montessori method for religious education. And I heard about it several years ago because they have it at our parish with our Catholic school. My kids go to public school, so it currently isn't an option for them to attend in the Atrium that's available. And so I'm going to get certified next spring and work really hard to be able to bring this opportunity to all the CCD students because it is such a beautiful resource. So for now, we are not implementing CGS specifically, but we are going to start implementing a Montessori-style religious education at home. We are very lucky that we have a large home. We are able to have a dedicated space for us to be able to do this. Typically, Catechesis of the Good Shepherd is held in what they call an atrium, which is just a dedicated space for knowing that this is where we're going to encounter the Lord. So if you don't have space to do this, that is perfectly fine. All you need really is a little prayer corner. And I am going to do a little prayer corner. I'm going to show you ours, our little prayer part right there. But all you really need is a little side table with a little cloth for different colors for the liturgical season, and then a crucifix, candle, maybe a prayer card and a Bible. And really, you just keep it simple. You don't need to make this some really expensive endeavor. Now I'm going to show you around our little atrium and give you some inspiration on this journey as we build our home atrium. So this is our little prayer table, and as you can see, I don't even have a cloth. I need to get a green cloth. I have a purple one. I need to find some for the liturgical season. Right now just have a crucifix, a Mary statue, and a couple of books. This is our little prayer space. And then I have this little section over here, which is our art supplies, and a big part of the Montessori method is doing work. So using those practical life skills. So I have some extra bins here as we gather some more manipulatives as time goes on for the work portion. And I'll share more about that in the coming weeks. We have some books. And a big part of this method is keeping everything at the child's level. So this is all just stuff that I already had, minus the mask kit, which I just went to the thrift store and spent $15 to make that real quick. But otherwise, everything is just stuff that we already had. So I have a table for us to do some artwork, books. I have some sticker books, which I'll probably end up taking out because a big part of the method is them being able to do stuff on their own. And those sticker books are really hard for my littles to do on their own. So it kind of defeats the purpose. then we have just our little dolls here, shining light dolls. And this, yeah, just an old dresser that kind of broke, and yeah, we're using it for our little home altar. So we've got some candlesticks, a bowl for washing hands. These are our cruets, paten, ciborium, and our little chalice. And then for a birthday a couple years ago, we did get I did buy a chasuble from someone who was able to sew that. We got this for my daughter's baptism, so we'll use that eventually. I played the flute in high school and elementary school, so this is just our makeshift ambo for proclaiming God's word. So you can really make a beautiful space. It does not need to be this big. You can make with what you have. You really don't need to have a large space like this. If you wait until everything is perfect, you're just never gonna do it. So follow along. I have created my first little Montessori lesson. I'm linking it in the description down below for you guys for free. It is about St. John Paul II. And so yeah, I hope you guys can grab that and use it, and please share in the comments how your children react to it. I'm so very excited to share this resource with you all to make it so much easier and to give you confidence to bring faith to life at home.